Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mark, your companion for everything you need and your explorer next door. So for today's video, I will be sharing you the short storytelling of the ancient Rome and ancient Greece and how they adapted to physical education and how the physical educations originated and where and why it is so very important to be applied, and for today's generation why we should be important to study physical education. So as being your explorer, I will be sharing you a small storytelling, so hope you like it and enjoy. So keep in tune. So guys, let's start our storytelling in ancient Rome and ancient Greece in the field of physical education. So, a history of sports and physical education offers an engaging and informative overview of sports from ancient Greece and on the present time. What are the fears today? That a certain form of education system existed throughout the known history of ancient Egypt. Physical education didn't begin to be taught in the school in the United States until the 1800s, when gymnastics first formed part of some schools' curriculum. Physical education for survival aims that physical education to increase the chances of group survival, the tribe encouraged youth to develop the strength, endurance and agility and skills are needed to win the danger of our tour life. To obtain the necessities during this period, all Roman citizens between the age 17 and 60s were eligible to military draft. Reading and writings are often taught by using books of this history room. If the father could read and write, the son would also taught the skills of history of physical education dates back to ancient Greece, where competitions and intensity were second nature. The Romans' education was based on the classical Greek tradition, but the influence with the Roman politics, cosmology, and religious belief. Ancient Rome and state centered in the city of the Roman Forum in the 753 before Christ. Its final eclipse in the 5th century AD. A physical education in ancient society began in Egypt, China, Greece, and Roman Empire, beginning in 6000 before Christ. The physical education and sports in the Greece and physical education was a vital part of the education of every Greek boy. Gymnastics was believed and contributed to encourage discipline and physical well-being. It stressed in a sense of fair play development of the individual's aesthetic values and authorisms and utilitarian values inherent in the activity. The Greek sports manifested itself in the concept of a mature athlete whose primary goals is to compete in a circuit of 4 major national festivals: the Olympia Festival, the Persia Festival, the Nemea Festival, and the Isthmia Festival, that were designated as the Pan-Hellenic Festival and scheduled to ensure that one major competition was held every day. The Spartans' approach to a physical training to physical education was strictly the training of the body for military purposes. The Spartan boy at 7 years of age has housed a primitive barracks under the watchful eyes of Pedamomus, who supervised the educational program called the Agogy. Instructions in swimming, running, fighting, wrestling, boxing, bull games, horsemanship, archery, discus, and traveling through the field marches and pakrium, a combination of boxings and wrestling, were given. At the age of 20, he took an oath of allegiance to Sparta and went into actual combat, where they engaged themselves in the intensive military maneuvers and warfare until the age of 50. A well-educated Spartan was one who was physically fit and good soldier. All Spartans, women, and on early age were given physical activities such as wrestling, swimming, and horseback riding to produce healthy babies when they are married in Athens. The physical education and athletic competition was prominent features of Athenian education. Sports was associated with philosophy, music, literature, painting, and sculpture. Athenian youth at the age of 6 was started his schooling in the Palestra, which was commonly a center where wrestling activity occurred and provide rooms for various physical activities and foundation of physical education for oiling and standing of the athlete's body. Exercise and games were given by the physical education teachers called Pagitri and who owned the Palestra. After deserting the Palestra, the Athenian youths attend the gymnasiums, the physical, intellectual, and social center of Greece under the specialist called gymnast, who was responsible for training the youth in the particular gymnastics contest. The gymnasius Chaos was the chief officials at the gymnasiums and man over all charges. There were also some Greeks, philosophers, teachers, and medical men who contribute to the worth of physical education. Plato believed that gymnastics and music, which was identified of physical education and academics, respectively, educates the body and the mind. So, his argument in his Republics and the mission of a physical education is a school blended with movement. So, thank you so much, guys. So that's my storytelling, a short storytelling on how ancient Roman and ancient Greece applied physical education. So, and how they are turning the physical education applied to their culture and their activity in daily life. So the ancient Greece and ancient Rome have their similarities because Rome have just only adopted by the Greece. So physical education are just an exercise of their body for being a warrior or an athlete. So that's why physical education is so very important to be applicable at this generation, because it helps us to know where the physical education came from and where it is originated. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos, and hope you learned for something and enjoy your life with exploration of physical education and attending a lot of exercises and physical activities. So keep in tune and keep fitted as your physical educators ng MarkMagtuba. Goodbye! Mabuhay tayong lahat!